All right, so this is going to be my Game 3 recap for the 2024 NBA Finals. Let's get started here. All right, so this game, was actually a lot different than Game 1 and Game 2. Game 1 and Game 2 both had the same issues for Dallas. Game 3 was a lot different, but it was still only a 7-point game. A very, very winnable game for the Dallas Mavericks, but they ended up choking it at the end, losing by 7 points when they were up, a good amount going into that third quarter. They were up by one at halftime. They were up by I think 8 points or something at some point in that third quarter. It ended up being down as much as I believe 22 points. 21 points in that fourth quarter. They were down. They end up making a 4-point game, I believe, close to the end of that fourth quarter. And that's when Luka Doncic ended up fouling out of the game, and then Boston was able to pull it out. If Luka did not foul out of that game, I do think Dallas probably would have ended up winning. But obviously that did not happen, and Luka Doncic is certainly to blame for fouling out of that game. You cannot be fouling out with 3 minutes left of the game three when you're down 2 games to 0. That's not a good look for your team. Luka Doncic was not really good in this game at all. His box score looks fine, 27, 6, and 6. But it was only 11 or 27. He was 1 of 7 from 3. He had 6 fouls, 3 turnovers. Certainly not the best performance from Luka Doncic. One thing that did happen in this game, did not happen in the first 2 games, was Kyrie Irving played really, really well. 35 points on 13 28 shooting and 4 of 6 on 3. He did really good in this game. Still was not enough because the supporting cast did not do much. Derek Lively had 11 and 13. He was good. PJ Washington had 13 points, but on 3 of 9 shooting, not very good there. No one else had over 6 points in this game. The Dallas Mavericks supporting cast has got to do a lot better. But overall in this game, they shot 44% from the field and 36% on 3, which are both solid numbers, and it was not much worse than what Boston did. But overall, you cannot be losing this game 3. You need your supporting cast to be a lot better. You need Luka to not foul out, because the Celtics were without Kristaps Porzingis. This was your time to go out in Game 3, steal that game, and then ball out in Game 4 to make it a 2-2 series going back to Boston. But no, you're not able to do that by Dallas. This was a very, very disappointing game for the Dallas Mavericks, because obviously, that was their best chance of winning any game, and now they're down 3 games to 0, so all likelihood they're not going to be winning the series. They might win a game or two still, but I'm not giving them any shot of winning this series, because I don't think they're going to win 4 games in a row versus this Boston Celtics team. But looking at all the box score and stuff, there's nothing really bad about their team that happened in this game. There's no real reason why they lost. They shot slightly worse, had one less turnover though. They actually won the rebound battle by 7. They did have 1 block compared to Boston's 6. That's kind of a problem when you let the other team get 6 blocks on you. Probably need to think more about your shot selection and stuff like that. But overall, it's really going to come down to your supporting cast, because Boston, their supporting cast was not great in this game either. They only had 3 guys over 10 points this game. Tatum had 31, Brown at 30, White at 16. The supporting cast still shot the ball really, really well, even though they didn't really shoot the ball that many times. As well as for Dallas, you had guys like Tim Hardaway Jr., who shot 0 for 5 from the field. I don't know why Tim Hardaway is playing 20 minutes a game in the playoffs. In the NBA Finals, he should not be playing more than 8 to 10 minutes a game unless he's actually playing good, which in this game, he was not playing good. So I don't know why he ended up playing 19 minutes in this game, but overall, I would love to see Derrick Jones play a lot more than his 15 minutes a game, because he's been pretty good throughout the entire postseason. So that was a little bit weird to see here for Dallas. But yeah, overall, if you want to win Game 4, I do think Porzingis will also be out in Game 4. So it still gives you a really good shot of winning Game 4, but your supporting cast and Luka has got to do a lot better here in Game 4 than they did in Game 3. But I would personally expect Dallas to win Game 4, but I don't know if they're going to win anything else beyond that. But that is going to be it for the video. Thank you for watching. I'll make sure to check back later this week for an updated recap, and once the NBA season is officially over, which very well could be today, I will have a bunch of NBA player ranking videos coming out. Might not get them out right away, because I, kind of expected this series to last, a couple more games. So I thought it would have, about a week or so more to get these videos out. But if the finals does end tonight, I probably won't have anything up until Monday or Tuesday. But yeah, that's going to be it for the video. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.